Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Tyler Loop is out and about ready to send this one away. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Dick Silver.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. On the move, hit it right. He's running with it. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Ripped.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. His first throw is an interception. Roquan Smith with the pick. Well, we all know everybody wants to avoid an opening drive 3 now, partner, but given how that one just went, an opening drive punt probably doesn't seem too bad right now.
No, I think everybody on that sideline would co-sign, especially the quarterback, and you also now give life to this defense and their offense that runs on the field.
Oh, we're ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Lamar off the play fake. Complete out to the right. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
You'll hear defensive coaches all the time really ask their players to pull the trigger. Read, react, diagnose, and when you see it, go fire away. And that's exactly what the defense does to take away that screen.
Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
He brings it in. He's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And he's going to be knocked backwards. This loses yards to the 7. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
3rd and 2. Here's Jackson. Has his man. It's cut by Andrews. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal. Defenders in the area. They still make the connection, Brock. It almost looks like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and top.
They will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively. Setting up, 2nd and goal. Mitchell. And he's in for the touchdown. The Ravens parlay the interception into points.
Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yeah, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Red. Hey, Soko, Sahad.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. David Njoku, the guy he was looking for. So it's 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10.
I think those big old boxing gloves might have made a better catch and a better call than receiver gloves right there for that one. It is going to be a fight to hang on the ball, and we just saw physicality personified.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Soko, Sahad. Here we go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
An early deficit means you lose the runway to slowly get your offense up to speed. This offense got to get going. That incompletion won't help.
In punt formation.
Fielded at the 11. And hey, we see a run of the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
Oh, ready?
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Finds him over the middle. And this winds up being an excellent play for him from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Mitchell off the pistol give. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop him behind the line.
Jeremiah
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
All right, here we go. Second down. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Oh, he put everything he had into that throw. He's got it at the 30. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
The extra point is up and through by Luke. And the Ravens drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Browns nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Hey, Phil.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. He gets forward, next about 4 yards. Nate Wiggins getting up to end that play.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Hey, easy. Route.
Here's Judkins on 2nd down. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it, so they take him down for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
To the right, wheeled in by Downs. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. Working quickly here.
12 yards. That's good for Browns. First down.
Throwing on 1st down. Lawrence. He's going to push one. He's got it inside the 25. And he nearly gets them into the red zone as he's down at the 22.
Hey, kill.
Working quickly here.
First down.
11.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Easy.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 6.
7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
Red on red. Hey, I'm gun. Hey, son, let's go. It's hot.
No throw. 3rd and long. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Hey, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll get him back to 11.
You look at that 3rd down play, looking back, and it really turns into a 3-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
Returning it from the 4. Escapes a defender. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Play action now with Jackson. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He'd been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right? The team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And they still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. The scoreboard reads 14-3. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now it's Lamar. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. He dodged the tackle. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get him enough yards for the first, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he's stopped for loss of yardage.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Denzel Ward makes the play. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
1st down now, ball at the 33.
Hey, let's go.
We'll go play action. Lawrence on him quick, and they bring it down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
That can be a hopeless feeling when you fire a curl route right into zone coverage perfectly like that. Unless that curl happens to be right next to where one of your guys is sitting, that pass can come in there and there's nothing this defense can do.
Catch made left side by Judy. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
It's Sampson running out of the gun. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns 1st down.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
So Reed, this is Jenkins. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Here we go.
Back to throw. Here's Lawrence. Getting a screen pass for Judkins. And he's going to work this down to the 32. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Hey.
Lawrence throwing here. That one's caught. Judy has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Double coverage, deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know, it's interesting, Kate, even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, well, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless. You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Hey, Soko, hot.
Lawrence trying again on 2nd. Has him on the quick hitter. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They gain 11 on that play, and that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Tomato.
From the red zone on 1st. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Intended target there was David Njoku. So it'll be 2nd down.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
All right, let's go.
Shotgun handoff here for Judkins. And he's in! It's a Cleveland touchdown! The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So great work by the running back there, Brock. He saw a little bit of space, took advantage, and he took it all the way for 6.
So good, Kate. You'll hear running back coaches say this: slow to and then explode through. And that's exactly what he did. Slow to the hole, but explodes for the touchdown.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Short pass brought in. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 37-yard line.
Looking to throw, Jackson. Out to his wideout, it's a screen. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Kate, I can feel by your body language and the call that you saw exactly what I saw. And that was a big uh-oh. It's one of the nice things of having a bird's eye view on these screens. You can see it coming at the field. In the field level, you get lost. But not up here. You knew that play was doomed from the start.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now they're left with 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way. And actually loses yards. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route. Hey.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Complete left side to Thomas. And they bring him down up at the 12-yard line.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
So when we come back, Brock, it's going to be 2nd and 8, so we've reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Middle of the field, taken in by Judy. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's a Browns first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. Forced out to his right. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be hit, sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Hey, run. 11.
Sticking in the air with Lawrence. Called in by Njoku, left side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
That's good for a Browns. First down.
30 left.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Think right. Here we go.
Lawrence with it on 1st. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Catch is made by Dylan Sampson. And they're all over that screen. Brock didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Kate, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a negative play for your offense.
He finds Sampson out of the backfield. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. First and 10 for him now, following the penalty.
All right, let's go. Stop. 11. Still.
Throwing again. Here's Lawrence. That one complete to Njoku. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know, they really love that drag route because he's one of those guys that can count on not only to make the catch, but create after the catch. If they don't close on him quickly, he can add a lot of yards before someone tracks him down.
Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
Hey, son. Silver.
Back to the air, Lawrence. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Jair Alexander.
Intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Only 10 seconds remaining here, so first and 10 may be our last snap of the half. He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And they're able to drive him out as he reaches the 45. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Ravens.
Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45.
13.
Looking to throw. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. You got away with one.
Back to throw it. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Back now, pressure coming. That one's complete, right side. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, Baltimore.
They've got first down here from the 36. Play fake, Jackson. Flushed out of the pocket. This one to Andrews outright. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual-threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Mitchell takes it straight ahead. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have second and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Pistol snap to Jackson. Bails out of the pocket quick. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
One yard, all that's needed. This is third and inches. Mitchell up the middle. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's fourth down. Their dominance against his ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number 1 is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
Looking to throw. He finds it beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They've got first down here from the 36. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
This one's sent up to Lamar. He doesn't slide down and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. Throws off the rip, but it's incomplete.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. From the gun, Jackson. This one's caught. And the pass is stopped before it can get to the first. Great tackle there to bring up 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. He's back to throw. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On 1st and 10, here's Lawrence. Completed over the middle. And he reaches the 17-yard line as he's hauled down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Hey, Lion!
From the gun, Jenkins. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
All right, let's go. Son, it's hot.
Another game to Judkins. That's some decent running there. Gets him 4. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go.
On play action now, Lawrence. He rolls to his right. Wow, wide open here, complete. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play.
Hey, hey.
Here's Lawrence to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith.
At the 37-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Son, this one's hot! Go, go, let's go!
3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lower point.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
His return starts at the 5. He's away from one. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Blitz coming, Lamar. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down comer.
1st down, Ravens.
So they'll head up here, 1st and 10 from the 34. Here's Mitchell again. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
Lamar off to play fake. Hits his running back. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. All right, we reach the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's Ravens ball as they try to keep that lead and close out a win. About set. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Jackson. This one's in range, but it gets knocked away. Couldn't connect, and that brings up 4th down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
He fields it cleanly. He gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20.
They're on 24-yard line.
Browns look just about ready, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go.
The give, here's Judkins. No one's around him, he's got space. The 40! At the 20! The 10! Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns take a 4th quarter lead.
You saw me chuckling. You know I love celebrating that run, but you know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive, just a whole bunch of celebrations.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
And this is caught, so add a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, they went right to him for the conversion.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Ravens to the line now. 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Moving quickly, trying to get set. Back to throw. Here's Jackson. He puts some juice on a deep throw down the middle. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play. And you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Well, even after the dropped INT, Brock, this drive's days seem numbered. They've got 3rd and long here. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Browns, nice field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Red on the red.
Handoff headed left. It's Judkins. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
From the shotgun, Lawrence. Short pass brought in. And they nearly picked up the 1st down with that effort. Ball advances to the 45-yard line.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on the drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you could find a completion just like that.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Hey, easy, Ralph, sink right. Hey, Ginger, touch. Here we go.
Judkins out the middle. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. 4th down coming up.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4.
Hey, 30 left.
4th down. Pass coming. It's caught. Judy has it. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Look at that. No worry at all from their sideline, Brock. A 13-yard pickup on 4th down. That was impressive.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Hey, Lion.
1st down throw. Lawrence. A bit of a screen pass for Judkins. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet. This is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, it's hot.
So Reed, they'll give it to Simpson. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Browns 1st down.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Here's Judkins on 1st down. And this hasn't been a common sign out of him tonight. The defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, tomato. Touch.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. They did it! He made the interception! The rookie from Penn State makes the play. And the Ravens have some new life in the 4th.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 8-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now here's Lamar. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 16-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Goes to the hurry up here. Looking to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. But it does force a 4th down. Nearly got that football in plus territory with the pick, Brock. But the drop does give the offense an opportunity to now punt this away.
Yeah, either way, you should be getting the ball as a result of that play. It's just, well, now it's going to be a little bit tougher. He's got to string a longer drive together. Nearly an opportunity to set the offense up for success.
He gets it out of there, and this has some distance. Fielded at his own 48. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds.
At the 43-yard line.
First and 10 from the 43.
Hey, kill! Take right open. Here we go.
Lawrence now off the play action. Buying some time right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Lisa 24, 11. Hey, Vince.
Lawrence trying again on second. Has him on the quick hitter. It's a pick up of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
All set now. 1st and 10.
Red on red.
Lawrence to throw it. On the screen, this is Sampson. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th.
It's a loss of 2.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, that defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Caught by his running back, Judkins. And he's able to take this one down to the 25.
To number 10, Quinshon Judkins. That's a gain of 7.
So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Cleveland. Browns feeling lucky with a 7-point lead. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hey, big 13 heavy. Son, it's on.
He'll throw it. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Bates' kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
Best kickers I've been around here over the last few decades, they relish these moments. They know the hard work all their buddies on offense and defense have done. And when they can make it a 2-score game and be clutch when it matters, these are the moments they live for.
He's going to field this at the 2. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up 2nd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, it kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. From the gun, Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. He was looking for Mark Andrews. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Looking to throw it. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Browns are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Sets up a 1st down and goal at the 7-yard line.
Got it off that interception, Brock. Let's see if they can pay that off with points. Here's 1st and goal.
Hey, go! Here we go.
Toss play here, Judkins. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
A 6-yard pickup.
6 yards from there. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Hey, Lion!
Lawrence here running a sneak. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. Trevor Lawrence with the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Bates now for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take a 3-possession lead.
Ravens 14.
Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips left. Here comes 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
You know, there's not a lot of tight ends who are true weapons this far down the field. Not a lot of cover guys who can match up with them in terms of size. They tried to get it to him in a spot where he could win it, but no connection to be made.
Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 23. Throwing again is Lamar. Trying to push deep downfield. Yeah, a little bit of big completion, Brock, if not for that meddling defender who knocked it away. And it sets up 3rd down.
Okay, that is such a great job defensively. You get these 5 wide sets, there is so much speed to cover, so much complexity to handle. The defense, they aced the test.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Hurry up offense now as time runs down. Here he goes. Gonna have this on 4th down. Oh, they drag the lateral. It's a live ball. And it's recovered by the offense. But Brock, it's 4th down. We know only the fumbler can advance it, so this is still going to be a turnover on downs.
Hey, easy.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design run for Lawrence.
Hey, run.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. Lawrence here, design keeper. So to a chorus of bucks from the dog pound, the Browns take the win at home. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a well-earned win for the Browns. As with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.